Hello everyone. So today I am starting the process of growing some new mushroom spawn that I got. I'm going to be growing them in buckets and baskets. In the baskets I'm going to use straw, and in the buckets I'm going to use wood chips. So I was just going over, I actually got my mushrooms from Spore. So I got 3 different kinds, and all for beginner levels. I was gonna try to record this video outside, but it's very windy, as you can see. So I thought I'd start by talking to you inside. But so Spore, I've purchased from them before. I purchased, I believe, my wine cap mushrooms from them. Or the 3 mushrooms that I purchased this time around were blue oyster, golden oyster, and then I also got lion's mane, all of which are beginner level, easy to do. So I've actually had the mushroom spawn now for 5-6 weeks. It can keep, so the directions say, because it comes with these 2 little booklets about how to cultivate your mushrooms. They say they will last in the fridge from 6 months to a year. The fresher the better. So mine have been down in the fridge for about, I don't know, 5-6 weeks. I've been procrastinating doing this video. It's getting done today. So the first things first, let me show you all the materials I have outside, because this is like a 2-day process. So you do step 1 the first day, get prepared. Step 2, none of it takes that long at all, I don't think. So let me go show you what I've got outside. So I've still got the spawn. I'll show you a picture. Spawn's in the fridge hanging out till tomorrow. Okay, so here's my baskets. I think I'm going to use one more. I have another, a little bit smaller blue one, and I think I'm going to use it too. But here is the straw bale. I got the straw and the wood chips both from Tractor Supply. And then I got these storage buckets. So what I'm going to do is, this one's going in this bucket. And here's my buckets for the wood chips, and then there's the bag of wood chips, so the wood chips will go in that bucket. And then, because mushrooms don't like to compete with bacteria, you want to make sure your buckets are nice and clean, so sterilize them with alcohol, clean them really good with an alcohol wipe. And then same goes for your medium. So once you've got it in your tub, I'm going to sterilize or kill off as much bacteria as I can by soaking them in boiling water. So I've got to get some boiling water going for all of this. So it's the next day. It's been 24 hours. These have been soaking in water. This tub's about had it. It stinks too. The hay, like, it smells like wet hay. We're gonna get started. This is like a very easy part. Basically, it's a layering. So, lion's mane in the baskets with the hay. So, all you do is, let me get down here and get some of the stuff that's been soaking. So you don't want it, you want it to be moist, but you don't want it to be soaking wet. And you're gonna put just a thin layer of hay on the bottom. And then we're gonna open up the lion's mane. And you can see all the mycelium that's already been created from this just sitting in the fridge. It was not this white. All that white is mycelium, so that's really good. I'm going to go ahead and line the other basket too. This is far, far more hay than what I need for one block, but I didn't think it was so compressed, but it is. Okay. Then you're just going to take, and you don't want to have it crushed up too much. So there it is, and I'm going to put another layer of hay on top of that. And you're just going to keep repeating that process. So, finishing up with the layering of the last spawn I've got here. And so you want to put these in a place that's cool and dark. So like your basement or your garage, someplace that doesn't get a whole lot of light or heat. So for now, I'm going to store mine in the garage until I'm done with my grow lights in my basement. And then, I'm not sure exactly how long, I'll try to look it up, when you should start to see some action with your buckets, but when you start to see some of the mushrooms popping out, you're going to want to spritz them a little bit, so have a little spritz bottle. And then, once you start to see that happening, it's not long after where you have full-grown mushrooms. So, I update the happenings of these kind of projects that I do in my weekend vlogs. So click that like button, subscribe, and follow on my journey of all the interesting things that I do. But I'm probably going to dehydrate these mushrooms and use them in pasta sauces and pizza, things like that. If you have any suggestions on how, if you use lion's mane or oyster mushrooms, different ways that you use them in your diet, please let me know. I'm new to the mushroom growing, but I always like to grow anything. If I can grow it, I want to grow it. So I'm going to finish filling these buckets, get the lids on them, and stick them in the corner of my garage here, and that's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope it inspired you to maybe get a bucket, get some mushroom spawn, and grow your own mushrooms. Until the next one, I hope you all enjoy your day. Bye. Whoa! Do you know how to, like, eat them?
I mean, what are they?
I believe they're blue oyster.
I can look up how to cook them.
Yeah. Because they're like, they're ready to go.
They're nice and strong looking.
But there's more. So I brought the buckets inside. Because they seem to be doing well. You know, I don't see any more action anywhere. Probably shouldn't have left them in the garage as long as I did.